G'day Pickleball family. First thing to know, as shared on pickleballunion.com, Staten Island pickleball community comes together for 6-year-old with kidney cancer. Pickleball's rise in popularity across the nation is generally attributed to its straightforwardness, inclusiveness, social appeal, and health advantages. This is never truer than on Staten Island, where the sport has united players within a pickleball club and the cause of a young islander battling cancer. On November 11, over 50 enthusiasts from the Staten Island Pickleball Players Club gathered at Fairview Park in Charleston for a charity tournament. Their aim was to aid Charlotte White, a 6-year-old from West Brighton who had been diagnosed with Wilms tumour, a form of childhood kidney cancer. Charlotte, daughter of Nicole and Matt White, attends Our Lady of Good Counsel School in Tompkinsville and is Thomas's youngest sister. Despite facing the challenging journey of battling cancer and enduring intense chemotherapy, Charlotte demonstrates remarkable courage and a constant smile in the face of adversity, especially the draining chemotherapy sessions. Nicole White, her mother and nurse practitioner, told Dr. Gracelyn Santos, writing for SI Live, Charlotte has faced numerous challenges, yet she approaches them with a courage and grace that surpass her young age. She maintains a positive outlook at all times, wearing a constant smile on her face, regardless of the obstacles she encounters. The fundraising tournament, organised by longtime family friends Janine Mule of Annandale and Gary White of Eltingville, collected close to $3,500. This generous sum was directed to the White family to help with their medical expenses. Janine explained, the pickleball community on Staten Island is a very close-knit and charitable one. I knew everyone would come out to support Charlotte. And they did. Matt and Nicole even brought Charlotte to the tournament for a while, and the players got to meet her. It was so inspirational to meet the family you're helping and made the day incredible. It was truly an amazing day. Charlotte is always upbeat and never complains. She is a true warrior. Wilms tumour, the form of cancer Charlotte is fighting, predominantly affects children's kidneys. Doctors associate most cases with genetic mutations that prompt kidney cells to form tumours. The cause of these genetic changes remains unknown, typically occurring in otherwise healthy children. The treatment of Wilms tumour involves collaboration between paediatric oncologists and surgeons, often necessitating kidney surgery, partial or complete nephrectomy, and chemotherapy. In certain cases, radiation therapy is also employed to combat the disease. Their daughter's cancer diagnosis has turned the lives of Nicole, a nurse practitioner, and Matt White upside down, as Charlotte's treatment and surgery will last for months. The money raised from family, friends, and supporters will help the White family focus solely on Charlotte's recovery. Second thing to know, as shared on the Duper website, Q&A with the owners of Mexico's first pickleball resort, Sally and Paul. Sally and Paul founded Tres Palapas Baja Pickleball Resort 10 years ago. Today, Tres Palapas is the cornerstone of pickleball in Mexico and also the number one global destination for the sport. Since its opening, the resort has focused on promoting pickleball and has hosted numerous international junior tournaments. Throughout their years of operation, Tres Palapas has welcomed over 500,000 paying guests so far. How did you first get into pickleball? 12 years ago, I agreed to go for lessons and brought Sally with me. I personally learned pickleball by holding a paddle in my right hand and wearing flip-flops. After that 2-hour lesson on bringing up stuff like the kitchen and the dink, we were thinking, what is this? The same night, we ran to San Jose and bought running shoes, said Paul. Why did you decide to get so involved with pickleball and combine it with your resort? We saw a need for a facility and we loved the game. Like I said, one of the reasons that made Tres Palapas what it has become is that we came from having no racket experience of any kind and we built a place that we wanted to be at, said Paul. What is unique about Tres Palapas? We are different because we put pickleball first. We were built all around pickleball, and it wasn't until this year that we actually opened rooms. There is so much more that you can have other than people coming to fill rooms. Other facilities are missing a huge part of the business. They are missing what you can bring to the community. Establishing a facility like Tres Palapas has really refined how to be viable, said Sally. How has the pickleball space evolved since you started, Tres Palapis? The first international junior tournament, which at the time was the largest junior tournament ever held, took place here at Tres Palapis in 2018. Some of the kids that were in that tournament are now running their own facilities in Mexico. Dupa makes their jobs more easier and more possible. It gives them a solid foundation of something that's reliable. San Jose, our little tiny airport here, receives 7 million visitors from the United States alone every year, and a lot of them play pickleball. They need places to play, and Dupa is helping out, said Sally. The pickleball boom is on in Mexico. We're almost 10 years into this now. We've had 500,000 paid entries through the gates. We have spawned so much pickleball in Mexico, and it's just at this point where it's starting to take off. You know, for us, we're the cornerstone in Mexico. Everybody still looks to us as to how to build their future. So, hey, the next pickleball boom is right here. Mexico is it, said Sally. And if you've come this far in the bulletin and are watching or listening on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Spotify, please be sure to dink that like button so this can be shared with and found by other fellow pickleballers. Third thing to know, as shared on pickleballunion.com, APP Tour to move indoors as part of its tournament revamp program. The recent announcement from the APP regarding its revamping of the amateur tournament format, i.e. transitioning to a round-robin format with pool play and playoffs, has been widely welcomed by the pickleball community. It's seen as another example of the APP's leadership in setting the standard for tournament play, not just in the USA, but globally. This update for the 2024 schedule coincides with the APP Tour moving indoors for the first time in 2023 at the US Indoor Championships from November 29 through December 3. This event presents another opportunity for players engaged in an APP event to witness firsthand the continuous efforts of the APP in crafting the finest tournament experience across all competition categories. The culmination of the APP's 2023 schedule occurs at the Donald D. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont, Illinois. While the seating is different indoors away from the late autumn chill, participants can expect the familiar standards synonymous with outdoor APP events. This trend continues into the kickoff event for 2024, the 2024 APP US Collegiate Championships and Midwest Open at Grand Park Sports Campus in Westfield, Indiana. At the 2023 US Indoor Championships, matches will be held on Pickleball United's True Courts, universally recognised for their high performance and as the official courts of the APP. These courts, familiar to APP tournament players from various venues like the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in New York City, ensure a consistent level of top-tier competition. Additionally, every court will feature APP's official nets provided by CND Nets, which are renowned for their quality. The APP takes pride in meticulously planning court layouts to guarantee adequate spacing between each court, ensuring that both the Rosemont and Westfield venues offer players the same caliber of experience seen at APP events across the nation, regardless of whether the court is indoors or outdoors. Ken Herman, the APP's founder, emphasises the importance of providing a consistent playing environment. I've said since day one of the APP that we have to treat all players equally. That's why we are so proud to receive such positive feedback about how we treat all our competitors. And it's why we work so hard to ensure that the tournament experience is the same outdoors as it is indoors. We have world-class partners in Pickleball United, C&D Nets, and USA Pickleball, and they work with us to ensure that wherever we go, players in our events are able to focus on the pure spirit of competition in a friendly, welcoming environment. For me, that's the soul of the APP. Fourth thing to know, as shared on the USA Pickleball site, John McEnroe, Drew Brees joined USA Pickleball and Pickleball Pros to prove how quiet our pickleball paddles are. Our sport recently unveiled the first USA Pickleball Quiet category certified paddle proven to reduce noise by 50%. Tennis legend John McEnroe and former NFL quarterback Drew Brees took to the court alongside USA Pickleball CEO Mike Neely and pro players to showcase how quiet the Owl paddle technology is, while demonstrating the paddle's elite performance capabilities. I think the Owl paddle technology is going to revolutionize the game of pickleball, said John McEnroe, Owl Sport Ambassador and 17-time Grand Slam tennis champion. Unlike me, it is quiet, but like me, the Owl really performs, and you know how much I like to win. Pickleball has recently been the source of noise issues in sound-sensitive locations across the country, given the distinct staccato pop sound the ball makes on impact. USA Pickleball created the quiet category to reduce the sport's sound output by recognising pickleball products that help diminish acoustic output during play without negatively impacting performance. The Owl is the first paddle on the market that delivers a hertz level below 600 and a decibel level below 80, delivering a 50% reduction in total noise profile. As USA Pickleball continues to invest in quiet category options for our sport and community, we could not be more pleased to work with the Owl Sport team on the launch of their paddle, which marks the very first certified quiet category paddle on the market, said Mike Neely, USA Pickleball CEO. We appreciate this collaboration with Owl as they launch a paddle that allows for both a reduced acoustic footprint and excellent performance in competition. This marks an exciting milestone in our continued efforts to provide acoustics-related solutions to sound-sensitive locations. To help prove the sound reduction to pickleball enthusiasts, Owl Sport popped up a court in a place synonymous with being quiet, the Refectory at Chelsea Square, originally built to house the General Theological Seminary in Chicago. To prove that the Owl paddle can be used to play whenever, wherever. McEnroe, Breeze, and Neely dinked around with pickleball pros and players of all levels, highlighting the various features of the Owl paddle, including its vibration dampening layers for arm and elbow comfort, balanced anti-head heavy construction for effortless maneuverability, and proprietary acoustine sheath. While McEnroe and Breeze might be known for their athletic abilities and accolades in other sports, the pickleball craze is spreading to all corners of the globe and converting professional athletes everywhere to elite pickleball players. It's no secret that I am an avid fan of pickleball and a player myself. Being newly acquainted with the Owl paddle, I can say I've really enjoyed playing with it, said Super Bowl champion and Super Bowl MVP quarterback Drew Brees. It's a silent killer on the court, and I highly recommend it for players of all skill levels. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the difference it makes. Not only is the Owl paddle receiving attention for its performance capabilities and ability to silence the competition while solving the noise issue, it's also being lauded for its sleek packaging and unique customer purchasing experience. I'm amazed at how well the Owl paddle plays. I couldn't believe the shots I was able to hit. It feels so comfortable on my arm and my elbow, giving me the ability to play better and longer, said Jessica Warren, former D1 tennis player and top APP pro player. For me, as a pickleball pro, I'm not as concerned about noise. I play with the Owl because it's the best playing paddle I've ever hit. I can confidently say that anyone who plays with the Owl will instantly improve their game. Paddles up.